said it was completely after this, basically.
It was like this horrible, you know, in the 90s we did that.
Yeah.
We just sat down because, you know, we worked next to each other.
Good enough.
That's what happened. The 2 lessons. Great stuff. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
Denser. Let's squish up nice and tight.
Just like the last time.
Hopefully not a sweat.
Yes.
Little edge people. Sort of a Wild West wolf. Not entirely appropriate, but you guys. Now, are you ready to have your faces filled with confusion, but in a positive way? Yes! Again, the correct answer. Can I see all of your faces being filled with confusion, but rather in a positive way? 1, 2, 3. Sort of a noisy, creaky face. That's fine. Hey, are you ready to meet a man who is quite literally a hypnotist who does singing? Yes! Then please, show your wonder and appreciation for the singing hypnotist.
It's easier to give in than to resist. So listen to the sound of my voice and resist the resist. You're in the midst of something new, something you can't control, and that thrills you, though it chills you. I will you, my voice still proves its authority. Listen to me, not your insecurity. It's easier to give in than to resist. So listen to the sound of my voice and desist the resist. Go with me. How would it be if this is how it is? I tell you this, that this is how it is. So why resist when this is how it is? Was the best place in the world. All hypnotism is, I think. It's just planting a suggestion that things could be exactly as they are and exactly as they're supposed to be. Okay, before we totally freak you out and your brains explode, how would it be if you were the perfect audience in the British Music Hall about 1890, and how would it be if we were to sing a song from that period about hypnotism? Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Can you be the perfect audience in the British Music Hall in around 1890? Let's do that. Here we have the Perfect Music Hall Orchestra.
It's just B flat.
He's only played one chord so far. Imagine when he plays more.
I know 2 others.
Yes. 1.5. 1.5 chords. So, this is a song that was buried away in the archives of the British Library. Hard to imagine why, because it's packed full of tip-top jokes. When a joke occurs, I want you to go crazy, okay? Just really, really enjoy the jokes. I'm now going to start the song by doing some walking up and down, because that's what they did a lot in the British Music Hall. Okay? Watch me go. Hypnotism is the force by which the world is ruled. It heals the sick and by its use the wisest men are fooled. I've studied hypnotism and I practice every day. when I do things that others can't. I often hear them say, it must have been Svengali in disguise, with his bright hypnotic eyes. We were taken by surprise. I do my work so well that everyone I mesmerize says it must have been Svengali in disguise. So you can join in with the chorus next time, with the odd word, but mainly with a lot of like that. It's about commitment, not about precision. Right? You've heard how Adam lost his home, although the fault was Eve's. They had no time to pack their trunks with his hands. There's one particular who uses a donkey. But I'm a showman and I use my voice. The songs themselves are as powerless as a newborn infant. It is I, the singing hypnotist, that can seduce or reprove, harm or heal. But this is powerful magic. So are you feeling strong? For here comes the song. This song could hypnotize you. Are you feeling strong? Here's the song. This song could hypnotize you if I wanted it to, and I'm not sure that I do. This song could entrap you, make you do things you didn't know you wanted to do, but will you? Not if I don't want you to. This song could make you fall in love, but what's falling in love but a temporary trance? And I can cause those with no recourse to romance. This song could choose to seduce you, but then I'd lose you too soon. I want you to stay, I want you to play. You're the half-dead rat on the kitchen mat, and yes, this song's the cat. It's brought me you to make me happy, and you do. Play with a suggestion. Do you like the sound of learning how to hypnotise this afternoon?
Yeah.
Would you like to do that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I need one volunteer up here right now. Actually, I should say I'd like someone kind of over 15. You're very valid as human beings, but can you fight your way through? Well, then you're welcome to come up. That's very good. Let my volunteer up. What's your name?
Georgie.
Georgie. Welcome. That's good. And you're in cowboy boots, which means you're always welcome. So come now. Georgie, you are welcome to the stage. I'm going to give you a point card. This is very straightforward. Now, you're all going to do this on each other in a moment. Okay, so listen and learn. Right, Georgie, what I want you to do for me is think of somebody or a situation where you feel really, really great, really, really confident, or somebody that you love very much, something that makes you happy and joyful and... Are you doing that? You're smiling? So that's good. Okay, very simple thing. I'm going to ask you to hold out your arms like this. Nice and... that's it. Perfect. And in a minute, I'm going to exert some pressure and push down, and you're going to resist me. Okay? But are you in that happy, good, strong place?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Great. Lovely. I didn't cause this mark, by the way. It was there already. Health and safety. Great. Thank you very much. All right, great. So you resisted there. That's fantastic. So now, exactly the same thing, but at this time, I want you to think of somebody you don't like very much, or a situation you don't like being in, or something that makes you... Okay, you're already there. I can see your face looks a little bit different. This is all about using the creative, playful parts of our brain. We're all creative, playful people, and just use that part and just let it go around your head. Okay? So you're in that place, a not very happy place. Okay, exactly the same thing. Arms out, going to resist me. There we go.
How weird.
Did you feel like you were going to resist in the same way?
Yes!
Okay, well there we go. So the point of this is, I suppose, that's a very clear demonstration that what we think in our heads has a huge influence on the way that we manifest in the world, okay? So you thought you were going to do the same thing?
Yes,
There we go. Let's see if it works the same. It might work differently for some of you, or it might work in exactly the same way as Georgie. Now, I'm going to give you another suggestion, which is you might say hello to a stranger and you might work in pairs with a stranger, okay? Oh, that's blowing some of your minds. But so there's lots of us in here. Try and find some space. Get up on your feet. Before you do that, work closely and very, very directly and with real intention, which means not tell us about how that went for them. Anybody find anything they didn't expect to happen? Yes?
It didn't work for me, it worked for my mum.
Oh, okay. So you just didn't feel it at all, or was the reverse true? Because for a lot of people, the reverse of what Georgie found is true.
It was harder the second time, but it's still...
So that's good. That's probably a good sign. So when you're feeling a little bit unhappy, you had to work harder. Let that take you through life.